Hey guys, what is happening? Welcome to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Clarissa, and if you are new here, welcome. For today's recipe, I'm going to bring you a traditional, delicious recipe that includes chicken rolled with fresh nopalitos and some cheese, topped over with our guajillo, chile de arbol, tomatillo, and jitomate sauce. Just delicious and perfect with any combination dinner. Before we get into this video, make sure you give me a big thumbs up and you subscribe to my channel for more videos. Without further ado, let's get right into it. To get started with this recipe, we're going to be using some chicken breast, nopales, jitomates, tomatillos, cheese, chile guajillo, cebolla, ajo, and chile de arbol, and salt to taste. To get started with the recipe, I'm going to be cutting some tomatoes in half. I have about 4 of them, and I'm also going to do the same thing with the tomatillos. And I'm going to move them in a pan where I'm also going to be adding my onion and my garlic ready to cook so that it gets evaporated and all of the flavors get into the actual sauce that we'll be using for our chicken rolls. To get started with the actual cooking part, I am going to put my pan in low to medium heat so that it starts evaporating its taste, and you're going to add about half a cup of water. In another pan, I am using my electric pan, I am going to asar my nopalitos. I do have it at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, or if you're using a regular pan, you can use it medium to low heat. When your nopalitos start changing color, that means that it is ready to go ahead and switch to the other side and asar for about 10 more minutes. When it is very tender and you can easily fold them, it means that they are ready to go ahead and get rolled with our chicken. Onto my cooking vegetables, los voy a voltear just once, and when they are halfway tender, I am going to go ahead and add the guajillos and the chile de arbol. I'm going to leave them on for another 10 minutes just so those chiles can get its taste to the other vegetables and they become tender as well. Once they are tender, I'm going to add everything into the blender, and I am going to go ahead and start blending starting on low setting, and then I'm going to eventually go up to the medium setting. Halfway through, I am going to add some salt or sea salt as well if that's something that you do prefer, and I'm going to continue blending it until it reaches this consistency, which is semi-thick but not too watery or liquidy as well. On to the fun part of rolling the actual recipe together. We're going to season our chicken and add the nopal as well as our cheese, and then after that we're going to start the rolling process, which was a little tricky in the beginning. And then I finally am going to add some toothpicks. I usually add 3 toothpicks so that it stays everything together in place when I am rolling in the actual pan. It does not come undone, so this does securely put everything together and keep everything together. And we're going to keep repeating the process until we have all of our little nopalito sushi chicken rolls ready for the pan to heat up. If you do have a chicken breast that is too thick, you do want to go ahead and try to make it a bit thinner, because if you do have too of a thick chicken breast, it will be very difficult to go ahead and roll it together into one and keep it in place. We're going to go ahead and repeat the process until we have all of our rolls ready to fry in our pan. And this is what it should look like when you have completed those rolls. In my same electric pan in 350 degrees Fahrenheit, I'm going to add all of my chicken rolls, and I'm going to leave those on for about 10 minutes so that they begin frying. I do not want to add a high heat too much, because then it will burn very quickly or the chicken will become very stiff and very hard. So after 10 minutes, I am going to go ahead and turn around my rolls to make sure that it evens out on both sides and it properly cooks. 10 minutes later, I am going to roll once more again, and se me estaba pasando un poquito, que no se me pasa, but it's okay. These are still going to be delicious, and I'm going to go ahead and get started with this actual sauce. And look how beautiful this is going on, and it's already slowly starting to come to a low boil. I'm going to leave that on for another 10 minutes just so that it gets its natural juices, and I'm ready to serve. I could not wait any longer, and oh my goodness, this smelled so good. I'm going to add some cilantro just to make sure it gets some of that taste, some of that acidic lemon, and of course my nopalito. I had to make some tomatillo salsa on my molcajete. I added extra nopalitos, mi limon, and we are ready to taste this beautiful dinner. So I am so excited. I'm going to open it up and see what it looks like.
and the cheese just started gushing out, and look how beautiful. It was so good. It smelled delicious, and it was ready to serve and eat. I was so excited. Of course, I had my husband try out the recipe first because he couldn't wait. It smelled that good and he loved it. And even my baby was coming back to try to taste it. Surprisingly, it was not spicy because of the acidic of the tomatillos, and the tomates actually balanced it out. And here he goes for another big bite, and he was licking his fingers. That's how delicious the recipe was.
Alright you guys, that was it for today's video. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure you give me a big thumbs up. You subscribe to my channel to support my small growing channel. I will be doing more cooking videos, so make sure you guys do stay tuned as well. Thank you guys so much for watching and for tuning in for today's video. I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!